Wrexham ownership found a new coach in us. I understood that this was my team to work with, and the budget was only 1.8 million. Luckily, we found amazing talents in the youth academy and also scouted some players who were doing well against us. We signed Tiffany after scoring 2 goals against our team, and that is not where it all ended. We got to know the legends of the squad. Mullin scoring goals for fun at this stage already, but we signed Saliba, a talented centre midfielder, coming into the team, as we also signed McGlynn, who stepped up in his first game in a beautiful way on his left foot and made sure to announce his name to the Wrexham fans. After 25 games, Wrexham find themselves on 41 points in the 5th position, only a couple away from guaranteed promotion, and that is obviously what we are after this season. Currently, the leaders of the squad are definitely Sam Smith with 12 goals and 5 assists, and of course, Paul Mullin with 8 goals and 5 assists for himself. However, when it comes to the starting 11 of our squad, there was a clear shout from you guys in the comments down below. This one right here was suggesting a formation change that probably is necessary. We are changing to a 4-4-2 flat formation from now on. With the 4-4-2, we're going to run a tactical preset that is custom to us, where the build-up style is going to be counter-attacking, and the defensive approach is going to remain unbalanced. The main reason as to why you guys wanted that formation change was to fit in more academy players. On top of it, it also allows us to use Ryan Longman, who is one of our highest rated players in the team, and he is actually Wrexham's own, so we could put him onto the left-hand side or the right-hand side, whilst bringing back Malcolm Bruce, our big talent from the youth academy, for 28.8k. Has potential to be special. He now is a big part of this team thanks to you. So Bruce goes onto the left midfield, and on the right-hand side, I'm going to put in Longman and turn him into a right midfielder. So Longman, the good thing about him is he has 78 pace for now with decent shooting as well. Definitely a more attacking option, whilst Bruce is going to be someone that probably can whip in a cross. Whipped past Trivela, chip shot. It's going to be so much fun to have him as part of the starting 11 now. Over 100 people have liked this comment right here, stating that we shouldn't go for a new left back, but much rather we should just go ahead and trust this man, Edward Reeve, who does have very high potential, exciting prospect possibly, decent amount of pace, defending is good, physicality is good, he's 5'7", and officially now he's going to be promoted, which probably means that we will rather focus on him over someone like Revan, who is also quite decent, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Reeve will overtake him within this season. So what better way than to test out our new players, Bruce on the left midfield, Reeve at left back, and Longman and right midfield, whilst Dobson drops into the centre-back position, than to play against Sunderland in the FA Cup. There he is, the little man is getting prepared for his debut here for Wrexham. Sunderland is not going to be an easy matchup for us. Obviously a championship side right now, if I'm not mistaken, so I do expect them to dominate this game, but if we can get a few punches in, I feel like we'll be doing all right. And I'm also very excited about Bruce, obviously. Bruce cuts in, does really well to get away from the defender. Now has Mullin right next to him, who tries his luck immediately. Over to Mullin now. He's holding off the defenders and plays a beautiful ball to Rathbone. Man, I should be scoring by now. Down the left goes Bruce. Bruce, good dribbling. Solid pass. It does go through in the end. Rathbone finds Mullin. I am so close to beating a freaking championship team, man. Isidore, Reeve. Bro, he might be 5'7", but he looks much bigger. And this is the thing. If we're going to play 4-4-2 and have both of these guys on box-to-box, they're going to be very tired by the end of the game. So we're going to have to look at that as we go through the season. But Saliba now comes in. And then we obviously have Cannon with Quaresma's head, which I haven't been able to fix yet, but hopefully you will be able to. And Bruce picked up an injury. And for that, I guess I'm putting Tiffany on the left mid because he does have pace. Good pass. Mullin. What a disappointment. And against a championship side, we are possibly going into penalties as we speak. I feel like we were the better team, And losing now would be painful. I want to win this just so I can come up against the Premier League side. Smith scores. Okonkwo, my hero. Oh, come on. Mullin, easy. Don't even need to look. Okonkwo, left, left, left. Yes, Okonkwo. Longman, first game. Whew. Okonkwo knows where... Why does he not dive into the bottom right properly? The same way he did to the left there. But we are scoring beautiful pens. Ask for him to come at you. Oh, GG. Now Dobson, the new centre-back of the team, to finish it off. We have kicked out a championship side. And that just shows me this team is ready for championship football. So today, let's make sure we get him there. But in January, our budget is just 68,000 as we speak. So we needed this deal to go through. We are selling one of our players in a centre-back position in the name of O'Connor for about 920k. And that's okay because Dobson, whilst going from a 71 to a 70, is a decent enough centre-back. 70 rated, 6'1", with a bunch of play styles that could be really useful there. So I'm thinking this is perfect for us. And as a backup, we actually have Brunt, who I like because of his incredible pace. And also, no, is it? Yeah, it's him with the pace. And also Scar. But Bruce got injured in this game, and I wonder how long it's going to be until he is back. Broken toe. Come on, 2 months after his debut for the team. It couldn't have been worse than that. I mean, technically, yes, ACL would have been worse. Finally, we are also receiving offers for players who I want to sell. Lee is going for 880k and Marriott is leaving for 600. Before we make more sales though, let's focus on this comment right here, which was suggesting something very important: to send out our scouts to Wales, which obviously is the country that Wrexham is from. We're going to send them over there, specifically, as the comment said, to look for the next Gareth Bale. So I have gone in and sent him out there for the right midfield position for 3 months. Winger is what I'm looking for, and hopefully this will bring in a quality player. Our next game in the league was against Peterborough, and we drew against them. The one after that was a game away from home, and we win 3-0. But our next game is against first-placed Birmingham City, right at the end of the transfer window. If Wrexham can win this game, that sends out a signal to the rest of the league, letting them know that we can definitely come in and get that promotion secured. But this game, Tiffany will have to play as a left midfielder. He's going to be the replacement for Bruce for the next 2 months. Oh, we're open. We're completely open. May smacks it through. Bottom left corner. No chance. Birmingham take the lead. A stronger team for now. Laird with a quality pass over to May, who has been such a nuisance to deal with. Mate, I can't stop the guy. Make a run for it. Smith. But what is he supposed to do with this? Cross it in for a useless header? Like, EA, I beg you, fix the headers, man. They're so bad. If I get them back, I will actually have a big tool back in my team for being able to score more goals. I have good crossing opportunities, but they're taken away by their terrible updates. Smith is yellow carded. We're taking him off. Revan is tired. And in the midfield, we're bringing on Saliba. Now there's a run from Mullin. 1-0 to Birmingham. Mullin to make it 1-1. The first time he lets me down in an incredible way. That needs to be a goal, Mullin. This game is now done with that clearance, and on top of it, Rathbone, my centre midfielder, has picked up yet another injury. And also Dobson. What the hell is going on? Dobson has bruised his shoulder. He's going to be out for 4 days. Okay. Rathbone, bruised leg. All right. At least both of them will be back quickly. But that victory pushes Birmingham out of sight, out of mind. We need to focus on getting the second position. Club Bruges are interested in signing our youth academy talent, Edward Reeve, but even though I need the money, I'm going to say no to it. Because we have sold a bunch of other players to take us to 2.4 million, and we need signings now. According to this comment right here, Ryan Reynolds at one point said something, and that was about getting promoted and then being able to sign players from outside of the UK and Europe. He basically said, so now we can sign players from Uruguay. Well, this is a player from Uruguay because I thought that comment was classmate. And this is a player who plays in a center midfield position that I probably would have never bought if it wasn't for this career mode. And that is why I love Wrexham. Lads, it gives me the opportunity to buy players like Matteo Peralta, who in the picture looks absolutely nothing like he does in the game. So that's a good thing. And then let's bring him in as a centre mid, 66 rated at this stage, which is going to be quite useful because for the midfield right now, I only have one substitution, and that is Saliba. And then after that, it's Cannon. I don't necessarily enjoy Cannon too much right now. It is more Saliba comes in as like a defensive player. He's not the most skillful. So I needed someone else to come in to see if that makes a difference. And this is a player who has 71 pace, 63 shooting. So instantly you can tell he's someone who likes to move forward. Same as McGlynn, which is perfect. So he comes with passing, which is above 66, dribbling 67, and the defending is okay. Hopefully he has a lot of stamina. His stamina, it's 56. Ooh, okay. We'll have to work on that. Now that we have sorted out the center midfield position, it's time to look at the wings. Bruce is obviously a starter. Right midfield, Longman. After the couple of games I've played, I'm not impressed, guys. Not at all, I have to admit. I don't know if I'm going to regret this one, but I've just signed Joelson Augusto Mendes Mango Fernandez. Yes, this guy is walking into the club right now as the new right midfielder of our team. It was a swap deal for Longman plus 500k to bring in a talented player who might have a bright future ahead of him. Again, another one of those players that I probably would have never bought if it wasn't for this career mode. 21 years old, 5'8", 89 pace on him, 73 dribbling. He comes in with technical, flair, and quick step, which tells me that's going to be a player I'm going to love, and hopefully you too. Off we go against Shrewsbury Town, and it is a 0-0 draw. That leaves us with 5 points behind Barnsley, but we still have to play our 30th game. Instead of playing the league game, it's us against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. Wrexham up against the Premier League side. Is this going to be foreshadowing the future of Wrexham as a Premier League team? When is it going to happen? Will we be able to pull that off? But most importantly, let's see how far behind we are compared to them. Revan not able to stop Jota. Jota's cross. Gibbs White scores. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. I'm not surprised, but I was hoping that we could hold on to 0-0 for a bit longer. Wood scores a header. Oh, that's how it is, huh? Premier League teams can score headers, whilst I can definitely not pull that off. Yep, we're getting beat for a reason. They're just much better. This game ends 3-0 for Nottingham Forest in the end. Now we are finally out of the transfer window. So let's begin. Wrexham against Blackpool is a loss. Okay, so to make up for it, we have the first scout report from Callum Jenkins. Please have someone incredible in there. It's Reese. I mean, okay, it's... Oh, okay, hold on a second. That could be something in terms of rating, but not necessarily in terms of potential. But the rest of these guys, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The guy who I just signed is actually 63 rated, you know? Kai Connick, 17 years old. He might not have the highest potential, but I think we can make some use of him as at least a backup player. So you know what? Buddy, you are signed to the first team. Hopefully that gives us some good momentum. We beat Leyton Orient. We also managed to beat Exeter City. Against Burton away from home, it's a 2-1 result. With Wrexham on fire right now, a home game against Stevenage turns into a win. And then an away against Bristol Rovers, it's a draw. This now puts us back into the 4th position with 59 points and has some players growing. I believe McGlynn has gone up to a 72 now, which is good. And Fernandez, if I'm not mistaken, came in at a 67. So good stuff. Talking about good stuff, come on now, Jenkins. Deliver for the assistant coaches. Off we go. This could be decent. Has some high potential. Maybe we might have to keep him in the youth academy. This one, Scott Phillips. Please. 3.4k in wages. This guy could be something special. Signed. Apart from that, Pearson, no. Charlie Humphreys, not interested. Matthias, not interested. Rodri Roberts, love the name, signed. So Jenkins has delivered and the ratings are in. Phillips is a 62 rated player, 5-star, 5-star, no play styles. Roberts is a 60 rated player, 70 to 94 potential, 3-star, 3-star on him. And then Allen is one of the higher potential ones as well, but he doesn't have playstyles and he's 15. So seeing this, I'm just going to put everyone on a development plan and hope for better. Let's move ahead to the game against Barnsley. Rotherham United away from home, a victory. Wigan at home is another win, 3-1. To then face Northampton and win again. Stockport at home is a draw though. And at this stage, Wrexham is just 1 point behind Barnsley. Lads, this is it. If we win this, we are in that second position. Let's make it happen. Show them what we're about. And finally, Bruce is back from his injury. The team is at full strength once again. It's a rainy day over here at Barnsley, but guys, I'm just going to say one thing real quick. Enjoy these first couple of episodes when the players are so low rated and we don't have any big names. In my opinion, that is the most fun part about career modes with lower rated teams, when you have to play around the, let's say, disabilities of your players at times. So hopefully we can come out of this with a big victory and a smile on our face as Fernandez tries to hit the pass, gets it back, finds Mullin, and it should have been his assist. His assist. What am I saying? Let's get him behind. Let's get him behind. Mullin, beautiful chest control. Number 10 gets out-muscled. If this happens in League One, I don't think Mullin will cut it in the Championship. He might just drop to become a backup. McLean, good steal. Bruce is on the run. Smith is being held back. Now Smith is in position to send Mullin through. Beautifully timed. And he now misses as well. Come on. 60 minutes in, it's not working out so far for me. We're going to bring on Peralta for the first time, see how he plays. Down the right, we're actually going to bring on Tiffany to see if he can actually cope on the right as well. And then defensively, we're going to leave it. Peralta. Now waiting for Bruce. Bruce down the left. Dude, whoever this number 5 is annoying as hell. He's way too quick. He stopped Mullin once. Can you stop Mullin twice? Yes, you can. How? How do you stop him like that? Oh, that's a foul and a half. What? That's not a foul? Okay, then. Tiffany, what a ball into Mullin. Third time's a charm. Nah, man. What happened to Mullin? The legendary striker that would just score from anywhere for me. With 5 minutes to go, I'm taking him off. Foul comes on. I'm looking for him. Oh, mate, what a terrible touch. He gets past him. Please. Please. I beg, can someone in this team actually shoot? What the actual hell, man? I'm aiming top left. You guys are trash. Oh, I should have won this game. I should have. With that, we're for now stuck in the third position with 4 games left in April and 2 in May. First, a matchup against Wickham, and we win 2-1. Now a big game against Lincoln City. Against Lincoln City, I'm making some changes. Foul coming on, and also Tiffany. 2 new strikers up top. Let's see if it works. Do not get me wrong, I'm very happy with Mullin overall, but in today's episode, oh man, it's been quite frustrating, and Smith hasn't really done anything either, so it's time to give a chance to some of these guys to prove themselves in possibly the most crucial moment of the season. Yes, Dobson. Rathbone. Good pass into Tiffany. He's through. He's sprinting away now. Tiffany. Same angle as Mullin and just as inefficient. Good steal. Foul on the run again alongside Tiffany. It's okay. You can still continue that run with foul. Please. I mean, either these goalkeepers are on steroids all of a sudden, or I'm just trash. Clever, good header. 90th minute. One last chance, possibly. But Smith, his turn is woeful. And It's a draw against Lincoln. We should have won again. Well, it seems like we're finally in a good position. We are second ahead of Barnsley right now, who might have dropped points. And Birmingham is only 3 points away, but they do have one game that they still need to play. So let's focus on just holding down that second position for now. If we get first, it is what it is. First up, it's a matchup against Cambridge United, and Okonkwo is the man of the match. That immediately drops us out of the top 2, but it's okay, because if we win our next game, we are in the second position again. And you know what? I need to do something tactically. I'm not happy with Bruce as a wide midfielder. I want him to actually be a wide playmaker, so that way he's a lot more offensive, okay? Let's see how this goes. Bruce, aiming for Mullin, finds him. Mullin, please. Just please. Dobson's cross. Our header is not coming off, but Barnett's shot is cleared off the line. Cleworth, my centre-back and captain, tries as well. Someone is injured at the far post. And why am I crossing it to him when he's injured? What am I doing? Free kick given. That's too much power. There's no chance that goes in. Oh, thank you, Okonkwo. Thought that was flying above the target. All right, we have a problem going into the second half. McGlynn is actually injured and out, so Peralta is taking over now. Yes, Peralta. Subbed on and doing something great immediately. Smith aiming for Mullin, who aims back towards Peralta. Please. I need to do low drivens. I need to do finesse shots. I need to do something instead of taking straight shots. Yes, Mullin. Sends Fernandez. Low driven this time. Too little power. All right, we're going to sub on Tiffany, who has gone up to a 65, and Fal as well. And on the wings, I'm bringing on Connick. Right back, I'm bringing on Revan. It doesn't matter. He has a 4-star weak foot. I need this. I need this to move forward. Go, go, go. Tiffany. Lob it up. Please. Rathbone, I beg you. I beg you. 90 plus 3. Rathbone has done it. Mate, why is this so hard? Wrexham is possibly going up if we can keep up this form. This victory means a ton to the team with just 2 games to go, I believe. Our next opponent in the league is 14th placed Reading, and we beat them 2-1. And now 1 game to go, Crawley Town. I fully expect us to still be in the battle. And yes, we are. Barnsley have not given up right now. They played the 46th game. We've done it. We have done it. We are promoted. Barnsley have played it, so we don't even have to play our game, and we are through as the 2nd place team, and we cannot catch Birmingham either, so we have actually pulled this off. Wrexham is going into championship football, so let's finish it off with a draw against Crawley Town. So let's round it up for the season. This team going into the championship will be battling against relegation or for a mid-table spot. Let's be completely honest. Mullin, towards the end there, you could tell we were struggling a lot. Smith as well. Haven't seen anything from him in today's episode. Bruce, now that he's back, he's actually quality. After changing the tactics, he's even more important in the team. McGlynn is injured for now, but he's one of the only players that really is of that championship level in our team right now with that 73. Rathbone might be quick, but not the best on the ball. Fernandez is extremely quick, but I still haven't found a way to incorporate him into our playstyle. Barnett I actually kind of like, but he's low rated. And the same goes for Cleworth, and Revan on the left back position will probably be caught up by Reeve by the time we go into the next season. So having said all that, this bench is solid. It's not bad. We have some good players in here. But man, championship football is now, I feel like, coming too quickly. However, we will get money, and that is going to be useful. Smith, 18-6 this season. Mullin, 17-5 with a lot less games. So shout out to Mullin for his help once again this season. Tiffany, 17 games, 8 goal contributions. McGlynn, 5-5. What kind of injury does he have? Broken toe as well. So he's going to be back in 2 months' time. But the stats overall have been decent from a couple of players. But these two up top have carried this squad. And the question is, Can they do it again in the Championship? Jenkins is also back from his scouting days in Wales. As you guys could tell, we haven't necessarily found anyone incredible, so let me know, should I send him to Wales again, or should we go somewhere else this time around? Most importantly, this team, most of the players are below the evaluation of 2 million. So easily, going into the next season, we'll be able to offer swap deals plus money to really bring in better players. So let me know in the comments down below, is there anyone you don't want to be sold? Anyone you feel like should be sticking to this team for at least another season? Or is it a free-for-all in this upcoming transfer window when we go into Championship football? See you there.